What's up, guys? I'm going to go over today a RedRock outdoor gear bag. This is the Enhanced Assault Pack, and you can find these on Sportsman's Guides and other outlets like that in the $50 range. This one runs. If you haven't heard of RedRock outdoor gear, they're pretty good bags. There's some good, some bad about them, but they're typically in the affordable price range, and you also get some good quality construction out of them. Now, you can see right away this one is the black and yellow scheme. They have others that are in OD green, tan, and contrasting colors, so you get they're really eye-appealing bags RedRock makes here. You also get some Velcro on the outer pouch here. You can put some morale patches on it. I've changed the cordage that came on the zippers here. It was a really cheap cordage, so I put some actual paracord on there. That matches the bag, so that's kind of cool. On the side here you got cinch straps, plastic buckles, adjustable, so you can really cinch the bag down halfway point and at the bottom, and all the way at the bottom. So you can really get this bag nice and compact and tight fit to your back when it's on there, because this thing can actually get pretty tall, and so you're going to want to strap this thing down and get it nice and tight while you're moving around. So that's really good for that. Again, you can see that there is some MOLLE on here. But the problem with this MOLLE is that it is not standard lacing or spaced standard wise. If you're going to try to put any kind of standard MOLLE attachments on here, you're going to have a problem. I find it really difficult to lace anything on here just because of the spacing is not correct. Another problem I have with the MOLLE, which I've experienced before in RedRock outdoor gear bags, is the stitching for the MOLLE. And you can kind of see right here, it's just kind of coming apart at the bag, and this had something really light on it for a short amount of time. And so you can see that starting to come apart there, so that's no bueno. If you're going to have MOLLE on any kind of bag, it needs to be stitched correctly and spaced correctly for it to even work. So it just looks cool on there. But that's just a small downfall of this bag, because the general overall construction of it is actually really good. This is a 600 near PVC outer construction. This is 9.5 inches wide, and it can get 13 inches tall right here, and then you get 18.5 inches tall on the bag itself for the main compartment. You can see it also has a reinforced grab handle up here, which I have used a lot, and it shows almost little to no wear at all for the grab handle, so that's really good. And I've kept pretty much what I've used this bag for is to keep a bunch of ammunition and a broken down shotgun in while I'm going back and forth to the range. I've also used it on a couple of camping trips, and it's held up really well. This construction is made of, this material is a really good stout material. Padded shoulder straps here. Downfall again, plastic D-rings, but I wouldn't hang anything from there anyway on this bag. It comes with a belt strap as well, plastic buckles, and reinforced stitching right here where the waist strap is, so it's really nice. Padded back strap, or padded back area here, and also it comes with a bladder, like a kangaroo pouch here for a water bladder, which is Velcro, really heavy duty Velcro, and the whole thing is padded all the way down. So if you're going to use that for anything outside of, putting a bladder in there, maybe something different, if you're putting bulky items in there or something, it should work for dampening something from protruding, sticking into your back. You can also see, let's go over a couple of the pouches here. This small one right here is about 2 fist size, so if you make 2 fists, that's about what you get right there. And I'm trying to give you an idea of what these sizes are. It has a waterproof type of coating on there, and it's a really heavy coating, so that's really nice. It's going to help for dampening. Hey, look at that! Found some 22 LR. I could put this on eBay for about $1,000 or something, huh? Anyway, so the waterproof coating on there is really heavy duty, and it's going to be good for deflecting water, keeping moisture out of there from seeping through. So that's really nice. No organization in it other than just that one pocket. The zippers are metal and heavy duty. They're not YKK zippers or anything like that, but they are still pretty nice. This secondary outer compartment here, this bigger one here, that is enough to fit maybe a Kindle in there or something like that, a little bit bigger. As far as organization goes, you get some cheap material in here, but it still does its job. I've had some pretty sharp and bulky items in there, and it hasn't snagged or or caused any kind of threading issues or anything like that. So that's pretty nice. You get your standard pencils, pens, stuff like that, maybe a pocket knife, maybe something else bigger in there, I'm not sure. You get the same kind of heavy duty water coating or waterproof coating in there. Not on the inside, but just on the outer shell of the pocket itself. So that's pretty nice. Secondary mid compartment here. This opens up halfway of the bag. So you get a nice, almost full access in there. Again, more waterproofing right here on this outer shell. And then for organization, you get just a hand length in there, half pouch, as well as some kind of netted, separated pouches right here. So it's kind of loose in there, but it's just some kind of organization. You can see not too much room to fit in there. You're looking at maybe about 2.5 inches tall there. But pretty deep. As the main compartment here, this one is really nice because it opens all the way up, so you get full access to whatever it is you keep in there. Like I said, in my case, I keep my broken down shotgun in there, which has an 18.5-inch barrel. And you can see this is the waterproofing here. The waterproof coating is really heavy duty. Again, from taking my shotgun in and out of there, it's not peeling away or anything like that. It's been holding up pretty good. You can see it's just pretty much just scratched it over and over, and it's not even scratched it to the material. It's still got the full coating on there, so it's a really heavy duty waterproofing material there. So that's really nice. As for organization in here, you get one simple little pouch, that big right there, with just a simple zipper. Same cheap nylon material that still, like I said, hasn't snagged or has any holes in it from throwing a shotgun in and out of there. You can see here, you're looking at a good 3.5 inches maybe tall there, as for putting stuff in there, but 18.5 inches wide, or I'm sorry, tall. So again, this bag has been pretty good. You can see there are no holes in the bottom of the bag, and I've had my shotgun barrel sitting in there and thrown on the ground over and over in and out of the car and stuff like that every time I go to the range. And you can see there is no puncture holes in there, not even a snag. So this bag the construction is really good. I would recommend this bag. It is very nice if you can get past the MOLLE issue. Again, in my opinion, if you're going to put MOLLE on anything, it needs to be durable. The stitching needs to be correct and correctly spaced as well, because that's, if you have MOLLE on something, that's indicating you're going to put something on it, and you can't do that with this bag. But I mean, it has the MOLLE lacing here, so if you wanted to try to put something really light MOLLE wise on there, maybe like a MOLLE compass pouch or something like that would work. That definitely wouldn't pull the stitching apart any more than I think I had what was a shotgun pouch on there, and it had a bunch of shotgun shells in it, and you can see it just coming apart just a little bit there, and so I took that off and said forget it. Again, the overall construction of this bag and just complete make of it is really nice, really affordable. $50, you can't go wrong. There's other brands out there. I haven't had too much experience with too much stuff outside of RedRock, but I would recommend this one. It's really nice. So I'll give you some shots here so you can kind of get an idea just what the size of this thing is and moving around with it is. But I think it's one of those bags that's pretty good for everyday stuff. If you got something that you're usually toting around, maybe just a quick hike or something like that, or just a quick camping bag, maybe even a bag to throw in the car that's just loaded with stuff you might need. So big thumbs up on this bag, and here's some more shots of it.